I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen. I need a 30 for 30 like Jalen and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my click. I need a 30 for 30.
What it is, folks, we back again with another episode of The Realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something.
Yep.
I am your boy, First Letter. That is my brother, Tim G. Jacob.
Most disgruntled, but I'm here.
Brother, I think I got you beat.
You should.
I think I got you beat.
You should.
But before we get into it, America, I got to tell you that this is sponsored by Statement Tees. Every T-shirt you wear makes a statement. Make sure you visit statementteesllc.com and pick you up some merch. America, I'm mad as a motherfucker in here.
Mm-hmm. As you should.
America, I told y'all last week that if Tom Brady and the Bucs beat my Green Bay Packers, and then if Tom Brady had a good game, that I was going to come in here and tell y'all that Tom Brady indeed is the greatest quarterback of all time. So, America, here we go. Tom Brady is the luckiest motherfucker I done seen. God damn.
Yeah.
This son bitch threw 3 picks.
3 of them.
3 picks.
3 of them.
And somehow my team still find a way to fuck it up. Yep. All the stuff I was worried about, T. I said we're going to have to worry about the refs.
You're going to have to.
I said we're going to have to worry about the refs. And I see that I had plenty of reason to worry about them goddamn refs. But everybody that's talking about the PI at the end of the game, we got to and Troy Aikman bitch ass doing the damn game. I hate when he does our game. He talking about, oh, they been letting them play. When he said they letting them play, this is the type of shit Troy Aikman was talking about, America. All right? Let me pull this shit up for you. This is what Troy Aikman was talking about when the Bucs DBs were out here holding us.
Shoulder pad.
It's letting them play. America, if you didn't watch the game, this is the very play that Aaron threw his only pick on.
Yep.
Was this play right here, where this motherfucker literally held Lazard, pulled Lazard back to him, and then intercepted the ball. Or, hold on, the shit don't stop there. I can show you another one, America. I can show you another one. What about this one right here, where motherfucker is trying to get off the line?
That's all they want to do.
I'm just trying to get off this line, America.
I look like Lazard again, huh? That's Lazard again, ain't it?
That's one of them boys. That ain't Bunte, of course. It's one of them other boys.
Like
MBS might be Lazard. And now he still should have caught this ball, in my opinion. Lazard still should have caught this ball that's coming. But he got held at the line. Aaron knew he got held at the line. Aaron like, man, what the fuck? Aaron be seeing all that shit. Oh, but it don't stop there, America. We got another one. We got another. It's a reason why when Tom Brady when the Bucs beat, who was that, the Saints? Mm-hmm. Or was it that the wild card game? Tom Brady tried to get a ref a high five. It's a reason.
It was Saints game.
Y'all motherfuckers was out there laughing at that shit. I said, no, he trying to give his teammate high five. Okay, this is the play that we got the PI on, all right, to basically end the game. Now, that shit hold, or PI, whatever you want to call it. But what the fuck is this down here?
Hold.
What the hell is that, America?
Turn the man.
That's a hold.
He turned the man.
Because you know Tom Brady ass ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. So if you don't hold him, that's a fucking sack. Okay? So I knew we were going to have to play the refs. I was worried about my head coach, not in terms of play calling. I thought he would do that first game where we played against the Bucs and we got 8 up T. If I'm not mistaken, that was like Bunte first game back after a while.
It was first game back.
And we weren't in sync. Aaron trying to force the ball to him. A lot of stuff went bad in the game. I thought play calling wise, we would come back and do a better job. We did. What LaFleur has not figured out yet, which a lot of young coaches don't, is situational football in terms of, yeah, you can be the headiest motherfucker strategically, but what about this situation of football? You got to go for that.
Yeah.
You got to go for that at the end of that goddamn game. I know we had the 3 incompletion straight. You got to go for that. Fuck all them analytics and all that bullshit. You got to go for that. Common sense, go for that. Also, as the head coach, that bullshit at the end of the first half where we gave up that touchdown, that long touchdown.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't do that.
Remember now, after we threw that pick off this hole that occurred, that's when they came and threw that damn touchdown.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you the head coach, I'm talking to that DC. I'm getting word that at DC. Hey man, don't give up shit. Prevent. They got no timeouts. I want nothing deep. Nope. Keep everything underneath and make sure we wrap up. And we go into the damn half. The head coach can tell, yeah, you an offensive mind, but you the head coach. You run this whole team. That didn't happen. And then we fired who? The special teams coach?
Special teams coordinator.
What the fuck we getting rid of him for instead of the DC?
I don't know.
What the hell we doing? I wonder? Huh?
Mike Pettin should go.
He got to go. He got to go.
Mike Pettin should go.
That's bonehead. I was worried about turnovers. And like I said, the interception Aaron threw, I ain't even tripped about that because that was a hole. Aaron Jones fumbled twice.
He did.
Aaron Jones fumbled twice. And all these folks all year for the last 2 years been like Skip Bayless's been trying to tell me that Aaron Jones the best player on my team.
Yep. He lost one, but he fumbled twice.
He fumbled twice and lost a huge one.
Big one.
Lost a huge one. So it makes me think back to, bruh, we keep getting here, T.
Yeah.
My team keeps getting here, and then we just do dumb shit.
Right.
But I want to pull your coat on something real quick before I turn it over to you. A lot of this, I'm just venting right now. These motherfuckers, they just pissed me off. But I got some smoke.
You so mad you didn't even put the title down underneath there.
Oh, here it is.
Don't blame me. I don't blame you.
No. I gotta eat that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta eat that crow. Because I picked my Packers. But if they weren't my fucking team,
I did too.
If they were not my team, I wouldn't have picked us. Because I know I had the better quarterback. Still feel that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But I know I didn't have the better team. As good as Devontae is, Mike Evans had 6 or 7 straight years of 1,000 yards.
Getting numbers.
And you put me up on some game a couple weeks ago. Whenever we were doing some kind of talk about receivers, and you told us about Vontae only having like 2,000 yard years or something
I think he only had like 2,000 yard seasons.
Yeah, and we were like, he emerged, he doing this now.
Yeah.
Mike Evans been like that.
You gotta remember
pre-tongue.
Yeah, he come out. I mean, Evans was a guy coming out of Texas A&M, so it was a lot of bombs, a lot of deep stuff, a lot of even pre-Brady. And I mean, he just did numbers. He do numbers.
So you add that, you take a guy like that, you add to that guy who folks arguably call the greatest tight end ever.
Mm-hmm.
You already got Godwin, who people were very high on. You add AB to that, one of the best wide receivers of this generation.
Fournette, a first-round pick.
Fournette, oh shit, he did the fool on us on one of them runs. You saw that shit?
Yeah, I saw it.
And you add to that, D-boy had a great defense. I don't know what folks talking about. Tampa Bay had the number 8 defense this year.
Yep.
So
scoring defense.
They had the number 8 scoring defense of the league this year.
They got him.
You know what I'm saying? And I got some extensive research on that shit that we'll talk about later on when we do some GOAT talk. But I would have picked the Bucs over us, but we in that game, man. We could have won that game.
Yeah, you should have won that game. Should have won.
You know what I'm saying? So
should have won that game. I understand, and I'm gonna tell you like this here. I think people want to compare Aaron to Tom. I think it's a lot of what you can. It's taster's choice when it comes to them too. Tom's so light in ways that I don't think Aaron can truly portray, and that's just not Aaron's personality. Like Tom might talk about these guys behind their back, but to their face, he's real cordial and nice, and he don't say the wrong thing in the media, and he don't turn people off, you know. And then when he does the things he does on the sidelines that we've seen, then everybody kind of, you know, gives him the pass. But Aaron, he don't even have to do that on the sidelines. He could just stand there and be stoic, and they killing him. They killing him.
See, I'm so fucking mad behind this shit. Look at the goddamn headline.
What, the Packers beat the Bucs? Yeah, you hot. You gotta be hot. You know what? Ain't nothing wrong with it. I got.
Hey, I couldn't even, bruh. I couldn't even goddamn type the shit right. I'm
You
so
so hot.
fucking goddamn, bruh.
Can't blame you. I can't blame you. It's a lot went wrong in that game that weighed against the Packers. I do think that LaFleur gets some blame for that game because you have got to go down swinging. Okay. The run game was not ineffective. All right. Aaron Jones was averaging 4.5 yards a carry. The Dillon kid came in and them 3 hard runs he gave him, he averaged 6 a carry in this little short time. So I was trying to figure out why get away from the run game, or just say, okay, hey, Dillon, you kind of hot, you a big body, you kind of wear these guys down defensively and make them play some run defense to where, okay, now they can't just pin their ears back and just go get Aaron. They gotta deal with the run game. But
See,
they
we
only
had
ran
got
the ball
we had got
16 times.
down. We had got down.
I get it. I get you got down, but just like last week, okay, the week before against the Rams, y'all stuck to the run somewhat. You were doing good things.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got their secondary, who I think is a better secondary than the Bucs.
Mm-hmm.
You got them looking. Eyes in the backfield, paying attention to what's going on. And Lazard got free. Guys got free. And the secondary, to me, of the Bucs, they're undisciplined. They got away with some stuff last week. And I think if you get them out undisciplined, you get them looking at what's going on, seeing other actions, seeing other things, boom, they can be had, as Shannon Sharp would say.
T, have you seen my secondary other than Jair Alexander?
Now,
Hey,
okay.
Have you seen a guy by the name of King? Let's just put it out there.
Okay,
have
Kevin
you seen
King was
King?
the guy that got picked on. He got picked on this past week.
Now, it's revealed. I don't want to be that guy. It's been revealed to me that King played through a back issue. So he was questionable. So maybe he was just out there gutting it out. Somehow Tampa Bay got hold of that info and picked on his ass.
Okay, at what point do you say we're going to save him? Let's just go down with a guy that's healthier, no matter what.
Come back to coach.
So I got to blame. I got to put that on LaFleur and the staff. Because if you know the guy's got an issue, you saw him got cooked twice, Evans and Miller, for them scores. You got to get away from him. Okay, you eat the last score at the end of the half, and you say, all right, hey, man, look, it's just not your night.
The Evans one was bad enough because he was out there flailing at the ball.
The ball was floating.
Yeah, it was horrible, man. That shit was terrible. That was bad enough that you know damn well don't be no fucking man at the end of that half.
Not single high safety, man. No.
And why the fuck was Jair not following Mike Evans everywhere? Just make him follow him.
I don't know, man.
Well, fuck the scheme. This ain't no AB out there tonight. Ain't no AB. We got lucky with that. Ain't no AB.
Yep.
Hey, cause we know Tom liked to throw that bitch up to Mike.
But Godwin was the guy. Godwin had the most yards in that game. He had $110.
So we didn't get shit done then. So we didn't stop shit.
He had $110. Evans had 51 yards in the tub. For me, I think it really boils down to, I think there is a lot of and it goes to the reports that you heard in earlier times of where they told Aaron basically go throw the football, shut up. Like, we got the decision making, we got this. You go do that.
Okay. I'm glad you mentioned that. Because you know this. Let me pull your coat on this then. to that point right there. All right. They drafted Jordan Love at 26.
Disrespect.
Don't spare shit. I'm pissed off, but I want you to be brutally honest with me, T, and tell me who the fuck we missed out on. I'm not gonna go that. I ain't gonna go past. Let's see. I ain't gonna go too far. Let me go find our next pick. I'm gonna go down. In the second round, we got AJ Dillon.
Dillon.
Okay, so I ain't mad at that pick. So I'm just gonna go between Jordan Love. Are you pulling it up as well? You looking at it?
I got to pull it.
Okay, I'm looking at the 2020 draft.
Yep.
All right. So Jordan Brooks at linebacker. Remember, y'all whooped our ass because of run defense.
Yeah.
What was that look? He a boy?
He's decent. He's in spot.
Okay.
He's a spot guy. He's a spot guy.
All right, you just scared me real quick.
Nothing to write home.
Patrick Queen went at 28. We could have had Isaiah Wilson, a tackle, which us not having my future Hall of Famer, that I knew that was going to be a problem. Bakhtiari, because JPP turned back the hands of time and was showing the fuck out. That was another problem I knew we were going to have. So we could have had a tackle. You can always add depth at a position like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we've had guys on that line get hurt pretty much annually, it seemed like it. Noah, I don't even know how to say this motherfucking name. The guy with Miami.
He ain't a boy. I'm gonna go right to you. I'm gonna go right to your boy. All right.
Come on.
It was hilarious. Would have been an injury issue, and I don't know if he'd have fit your scheme. So we move on from that. But T. Higgins and Michael Pittman Jr. are two guys that I think, in my opinion, would have helped your team. Okay, would have completely and truly helped your team. Now, T. Higgins, in a certain point in this year, I'm gonna give you T. Higgins numbers. T. Higgins almost had 1,000 this year. 67 receptions, 908 receiving yards, and 6 tubs this year playing for the Bengals. And most
playing
of that time,
for a rookie quarterback, and then he got hurt. And he still almost had a wreck.
Missing his guy. You could have had T. Higgins, and this might be different. And that's what Aaron is talking about. Aaron is like, hey, man, you missing out on, y'all ain't evaluating this guy, that guy. I mean, you missed on Justin Jefferson. He was late. You missed on Ayuk. We got Ayuk. We moved up to get Ayuk.
Now, hold on. Jefferson, where did Jefferson get drafted?
Jefferson got drafted at 22. Y'all moved up to get Jordan Love at 26, I believe.
Yeah, so you think we could have? See that? I didn't trip off that because I was like, okay, we couldn't have got that high. We couldn't get that high.
Ayuk was picked before Love. Y'all could have picked Ayuk at 26, but San Fran moved up to get him. We moved up to get the boy because we knew we liked what we liked there.
So you think we could have made that trade to move up to 25?
Moved up, got 25, took Ayuk, got a guy that's just as skilled. They were talking about all of his measurables. The kid's measurables were stupid. Long wingspan, good speed.
What did he do for y'all this year?
Oh, noon braids. Hold on. Let me give you them noon braids.
It's the bullshit.
So he was injured, I believe, early on, but he had 60 for 748 and 7 tubs. And the last half of the year was when he really started coming. He started coming.
What did Antoine Winfield Jr. do this year?
I mean, he was good. He was pretty good. He was he had his moments. I think they playing him at safety.
Xavier McKinney.
I don't know a lot about him this year.
See, these some names I have been hearing. Trayvon Diggs, I know Ray is high on him at cornerback.
You could have had Claypool. You could have had Claypool.
So that's what I'm saying. We wasted a pick. There were guys that could have helped us on that field yesterday. Because another point, I see clearly, even if we had won that game, T, we won't get our ass whooped by Kansas City.
Okay.
We wouldn't have beat Kansas City.
I wouldn't disagree with you there.
And I'm being 100. I probably would have came on this show and picked against my team, which America, I did that last year, and I was right. I picked the 49ers over my Packers. I saw what was coming. I knew we couldn't stop the fucking run. Okay. And we weren't gonna be able to beat them boys. Them boys, they got a good they don't have a great defense. They got a good defense. They right there, I think they number 11 or something. Like they like tied for number 10 scoring defense.
Let me
They
ask
defense better than
let me
mine,
ask you something. Let me ask
and we know what Patrick and them is.
Let me ask you something. Would you been good with Jonathan Taylor as a backup running back for your squad? Because he was picked behind Jordan Love, AJ Dillon. I'm asking you. Would you been good with Jonathan Taylor with the
I
line
would
you got?
I would have liked anything other than that backup quarterback. You know I love the run game. We can get some. I wanted some help defensively, to be quite honest with you. That's what I wanted. I saw the way y'all destroyed us.
Right.
So I wanted some kind of interior lineman. I wanted a linebacker or a stud, hard nose, strong safety. I knew what I was getting out of Alexander. I saw that he coming. He gonna be one of them boys, for a long time.
Right.
But I needed something in that middle. So I don't know. I don't know if their scouting department didn't see a guy like that.
Oh,
Okay, so
where they
if
look.
a guy like that doesn't exist, do what you just told me then. Trade up and get Jefferson. Because we just saw the boy would just won a damn national championship down here acting a fool.
Yep.
We just saw that.
Yep.
Go and get the IU kid that you talking about, or the running back. You know you need depth at running back, and Aaron Jones stay getting nicked up, and his contract is up.
Yep. Yep. And that's the thing. And so for me, I'll say this much. Everybody talk about what he had. Aaron got the ball 3 times, didn't do anything with them 3 picks, the 3 turnovers. Okay, I'll give you that. But you know what you gonna tell the best quarterback in your mind? Like you saying he's your leader. That's what LaFleur tells me. He says he is your leader. You tell him before he gets that ball, that last drive of that game, that last critical drive, you say, we going for it, no problem. Like, don't even worry about the field goal. If you get inside the 5, the 10, we going to score. Now, I say the only issue I had with Aaron was not running for that tub in third down. He should have went.
Now I saw an angle that made it look like JPP would have hawked him down. I still would have wanted him to run to get it closer. Yep. Maybe that lights a fire under LaFleur if we can get to like the 3. Maybe LaFleur says go ahead and go for it. Maybe.
Well, y'all got plays in your arsenal. We saw it the week before against the Rams, where you can run things and actions, and depending on what you see, you can get Devontae open. You can get a guy open. You can get a tight end open on plays. Tanyan and Lewis.
Hey, we got a guy open on a 2-point conversion. He dropped that bitch.
He dropped it. Now, it was tipped.
But I hate that bullshit, that point. I call that point hunting. Why are you going for 2 here? Why are we going? Like, these guys with this analytics team,
I know,
makes them just they do the same thing in the NBA. This analytics, shoot the 3. Y'all motherfuckers ain't got Steph and Clay.
Yeah.
Everybody want to shoot the 3. Y'all ain't got Steph and Clay, though. That's the same thing in the league. Kick the fucking extra point until I definitely need the extra point. Because if I don't get it now I gotta hunt for it later.
Yeah.
It don't make sense. That's situational football, though. That's what I'm saying with LaFleur. Seems like he a headed play caller, but he got some growing up to do when it comes to that kind of shit.
Yeah. That's what I said. I stand by, but my other smoke is with them boys y'all paid. Now Zadarius Smith has, for the season, he's been a problem. 12.5 sacks. But you cannot go into that game not getting but 1 sack. And I know the Bucs have a really good line, but you have got to bring pressure. Even if you get beat, beat Brady up, punish him, hit him. His jerseys should not be clean after this game, no matter what. Put pressure on Brady. We've all known that's the MO. We've known that. So where was the pass rush? Bring some heat.
Yeah. We ended up getting to him a little bit. Like, well, I know we ran a blitz and caught him and made him throw that horrible interception, which I'm gonna speak more on that later. But I don't know, man. That shit. I wanted that one. I can't care. I think we would have lost to the Chiefs anyway, but just the fact that it was Brady, I wanted that one.
I know, man.
But
In the
we got
world,
hats off to the Bucs defense though.
the defense
Hats
did it.
off to the Bucs defense
They did it, man.
for
They did
getting
it.
them and not that damn interception. That was a fucking hole.
That was a hole.
But they ain't call it. But that turnover on Aaron Jones,
That was a hit.
Cub was hitting.
That was a man hit. That was a
That was a
man
hit.
That was a grown man hit.
A grown ass man hit. You know what I'm saying? Grown ass man hit. Then they had to play, and I got to give Tom Brady credit for hitting us up over the top at the half.
Yeah.
Because once you see your opponent do some dumb ass shit,
You gotta eat.
you got to take advantage of
You
it.
gotta eat.
And we gonna be dumb T.
I saw it. I was like, really, y'all gonna go man right here?
Yeah, T. We've been watching Tony Dungy for how long? And we
time.
know Tony ain't like that. Tony's not just gonna speak in a hyperbolic way. Tony tried not to be controversial.
Yep.
That boy Tony Dungy came out with the quickness and said, that's one of the worst play designs I've ever seen at the end of a half. He ain't lying.
He ain't lying. He's not lying. I mean, salute to the Bucs though, man. I mean, the talent, everybody had them egged this year as the favorite. They had them pegged as the favorite. They were the favorites. And they were hot. They got hot towards the end of the year, and they took it into the playoffs, and they're here. Now they got to deal with my homeboy, and that's gonna be a different beast. So we're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out indeed. Well, America, y'all see I finally got the tagline right down there. Because what I anticipated writing as a tagline down there was Packers beat the Bucs.
Packers, man.
But the football gods, once again,
for the 10th time,
didn't want that to happen for me.
I know you don't want to talk to Stanley Lynn right now.
He let him out. He texted me yesterday, but it wasn't about this. He let me off the hook right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, he's setting you up. Don't fall for the okie doke.
But later on, when we do this GOAT talk to Tom Brady, I'm gonna send it to him. He gonna have plenty to say then.
Go. Subscribe to our daddy's YouTube channel. He's the best. Hit the like button, turn on the notifications.